Noah is not happy because of the breakfast he received. Noah, what's wrong with it?
What kind of breakfast is this?
It's what the Lord has provided and what I have provided. This is the day that the Lord God has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it, Noah. Noah, you're not the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Noah.
I don't care about that.
Noah, do you see a butler around here? I'm not your madam. I'm not the reason why the superintendent of school decide that yes, it's a snowy day, but he want the kids to come to school, Noah. Education is the key to success.
People without internet.
Huh? No, but you have to speak so I can hear you because we're talking. What was your mumbling? Most people don't have education. Is that what you said? Noah, will you say most people don't have education?
And they still make a business. That's true.
But you have to learn to read and write in this world, and you have to learn mathematics, because guess what?
What is math gonna do? Mom, they say we're solving problems. The only thing we're solving is how to make more numbers. That's only math. We're not solving problems. It's only to make more numbers. What type of problems have to do with, I don't know, pi times some large number divided by another large number? Where are we gonna find that? On the internet? What, in our bills? Where are we gonna find that? I don't get that. It makes no sense. We're only making more numbers. Oh, we're solving problems. They're like making us think that we're solving something. The only thing that we are actually solving is just, okay, so what does 2 plus 2 make? Another number, 4. What is 5 times 5? Another number, 25. What is 2,500? No, what is 25 times 5? 125. That's the only stuff that we're making. We're making more numbers.
So that's the encouragement you have to give to younger kids.
Mom, who said this was about younger kids?
What is it about then?
I thought it was just about, like,
Education. Now, if you don't get a general education, you cannot attend college. In the world that we live in, you need to do your school, graduate college with high levels, high grades, so you can be your own business, and smart, so you don't have to work for people. You don't have to work
But
under
still,
oppression.
the people who don't get that much of an education but know how to read and write, they sometimes make businesses. Like good businesses.
You need big business so you don't have to work under anyone.
Exactly. They don't work under anyone. They're like the owner of that business.
They still pay high taxes. You know that the rich pay less and the poor pay more. And the poor work every day of their life until their grave, buried in their grave, and they still on the other side wondering, what did I work for all my life? A good education will never decay. It never get old. You do not want your children growing up thinking that, oh, maths is just solving another problem. If you don't learn maths, you can still make it. Yes, you can still make it.
But Mom,
Don't you want to beat the system that they give you?
Can I just say something? The only thing that I really understand about math is plus and minus. I don't understand the whole other things that you have to, like, it makes no sense to me, because plus and minus, you need them for solving stuff like how much money do you have to pay at the grocery and stuff like that. But these other ways, they don't really make too much sense, in my opinion.
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't. math. It makes sense to some things, like paying taxes, money, and how much. It makes sense in like economic stuff. How much you gotta sell, how much you gotta buy, basically that. But what it doesn't make sense about is, why do we have to deal with division and multiplication when those, I've never seen anything that has to deal with multiplication aside from
Stop
it being.
fiddling with your jacket. Yeah, I'm sorry. Just, yeah.
You know what? Never mind.
Excuse me? Good economics grow. So you
Do
see,
you know what economics is?
no, I don't. That's why I'm asking you.
It's like something. It's like the global money.
Mm.
It's like global.
Mhm.
Everything. Every single, like, it's like a line that's like the everybody in the world's money,
Mhm.
right? And it's just like one line.
One line, so the line doesn't grow. The line just stay one area and they just
No,
pile
the
up.
line keeps on growing.
Okay, good economics grow.
No. The reason why the line keeps on growing is because people are making more money. Because, no, they're making more money, like, legally.
So you want to tell me somebody start making money at the age of 16 without good education, right? At the age of 16, they're still making $18, $20 an hour, $30 an hour. Some don't make $30 an hour because they don't have that good education. And some people for 20 years, 30 years, they don't make nothing over $30 an hour. But when you have a good education, you set standards about your life, where you want your life to go. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You have the brain where you can fight the system and win. The thoughts that you have as a tech savvy child, you could create things in the medical field that can actually help people, my son. Don't give up on your dreams because you think maths is a problem. Solve them and put them to shame. You hear?
Yes, well.
Man, all I can do is love you. So you are going to graduate college, right?
Yes, I will.
All right. Just take your time because
I
life
don't understand why we have to solve stuff like the power of, like, 5 to the power of whatever number. Or, like, because that doesn't really make sense.
Well,
What are we going to use that as a life skill? When are we going to use that as a life skill? Matter of fact, when are we going to use history as a life skill? Sure, it's nice to know about our ancestors, but why make it like an everyday thing? Why do we have to learn about history for an everyday thing? We're probably gonna forget about it the next day. And then they're gonna say, okay, what did we teach you yesterday? That's for a grade? Like, hello? It's good to know, oh, okay, so this guy died doing this, and this guy saved a lot of people. It's good to know about that, but, like, make it optional. Why do we have to, like, when are we gonna use that as a life skill? This is why people are going from genius to, okay, I gotta think about ones and zeros and dots and stuff. They're going from super big brain to small tiny brain that only thinks about numbers. That's what we're going from.
Noah.
Smartest species, by the way. We're supposed to be the quote unquote smartest species, by the way. Here we are. We can't. So, like, you're telling me 2,000, billions of years. And billions of years of constant human evolution just to tell me that we haven't, like, if we stopped focusing on all that, we probably would have had flying cars today. People like those people in the 1900s, they definitely would have been correct. Because in the 1950s, at that rate, we would have already been in this revolution or whatever you call it. We would have already had like TVs in 1950, and then in the 2000s,
They had TVs in
I know,
1950, but
those
not
type
smart.
of TVs.
Yeah.
But in the 2000s, then we'd have stuff like testing out lasers and testing out like plasma bridges and stuff like that, and maybe flying cars. And then in 2050, we would already have that stuff if at that rate, if we didn't have to deal with all, because we're wasting most of our time thinking about stuff that we're not going to be using in our actual life, and thinking about stuff that is just there. It's just empty space flooding our brains. Come on now, let us think. Like, if school's supposed to be a place about creativity, why not let us express our creativity? If the teachers get mad at you for showing that you have the brain capacity to think beyond something, instead of like not having the brain capacity to think about even the smallest thing, like a donut, then I don't know what they're gonna be happy with me for doing. What, the same slop that they're making our brains process every day? That's stupid. We're just thinking about stuff like, oh, what's 50 times 25?
Can I say something? Can I say something? Can I say something? It's okay if I speak?
It's all right.
There's a system created to keep brains like yours to go slower. But you want to know that silence is an answer. Most of the smartest rulers are the ones who are disciplined and very silent. I learned this from somebody. You see how sometimes I get in trouble because I open my mouth too quick without thinking? Your brain, it cannot be controlled. So what you're going to do, you're going to grow up as one of the child, and you're going to create a system that teach them they can control what they do in their brain by being silenced, if I make any sense. You're not going to stop your dreams. If you know something that they're teaching you in school, go with the flow. Do you see how you silence, and you're intelligent, boys. You're super intelligent, and they know that. You understand? Go with the flow. Don't stop other kids from learning by voicing your opinion about it. You could voice in school. You could voice your opinion now and share it so other people can see what you're saying, because I do agree with you. Only an intelligent boy like you could come up with such an idea. And I understand why you get frustrated, because they're teaching you the same thing over and over that you already know, and you get bored, but which they should be teaching kids who are not getting it and putting you at a better level. Do you agree? Huh? This is why I fight for you to go to that school where you're going. That school is more advanced, and you get to do the things that you love. Do not let that stop you from going to where you want to go, okay? All right, I love you. Guys, please share this video, like this video, and agree with my son's opinion. Thank you, guys. Have a blessed day. Bye.